Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Friday, and it is build day 116. Yes, build day 116 on a construction schedule out at Villa Feliz. And before I get started, I want to send a warm shout out to the daughter of Ryan Santos, a longtime subscriber here on the channel. Your daughter, Lauren Nathalie. Lauren, I know you think that I'm like a movie star or something like that, but I'm just like you. And I'm glad that your dad is watching the channel, and I'm glad that you two can sit with each other and share some of the experiences and learning experiences that we have here on our channel. It's always great when dad and daughter, dad and son, or mom and daughter, or mom and son, if you all have a sharing experience and a learning experience. I love when parents get together with their children. So anyway, Lauren, thanks for keeping your dad on track, and have him continue to watch the channel here. Oh, and also a warm shout out to Susan Felizardo's husband, Furman, who is 70 years young today. Happy birthday, Furman. And I understand that maybe next year you might be visiting with your wife over here to the Philippines to visit your family. And if you do, please stop in by Villa Feliz and say hello. Maybe we'll throw some food out on the Barbie in the backyard. So anyway, today's schedule, I think we are going to continue with the same things we saw yesterday: first floor, second floor, and the basement. I think there's going to be a lot of progress done today, and there's some possibly some changes that I want to talk with my builder on. Some very good recommendations yesterday that I read this morning on the comment sections. So I'm anxious to get out there this morning. I'm running late as I usually am, but the reason I'm running late this morning is because I was doing coordination with the air conditioner person, who I wasn't happy with the selection of the aircon unit and the vendor that we received yesterday in a quote, and I requested a different quote, and I would like to talk about coordination about actually installing some of the infrastructure, the cabling, the hoses, and the electrical before we actually have the end units, the head unit and the outdoor unit installed or delivered at a later date. So that was what I was doing this morning. So anyway, let's get out to the job site and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Oh! Wait. Morning, guys. Good morning. What do you got there? Oh no, I just. Oh, you got your rolls. I just made sandwiches today. Okay, you're clear. You're clear. All right. No, I actually I made 2 of my peanut butter and jelly. No, I'm good. Thank you. Hi, Tess. What are you making for tonight?
I will cook fish, tortang talong, chicken adobo.
You got a little bit of everything tonight.
Yes.
It's like Friday night, a big night. What do you do? Okay, well, I will. 2 tortang talong for me, and that's a safe bet for what I always do. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Morning. How's everybody? Hi, guys. How are you? Hi, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Her hair is getting so long now. It's doing so good. Ah, it looks good. I caught you. What do you get? What do you take? Oh, mangoes? Mangoes. Oh, those are way up. Those are way up there. Good luck with that. I don't think your pole is long enough. So the crew have just returned from their first break of the day. It's around 10:30. And I know I'm late on this, but I had so many things to do this morning with the coordination with the aircon stuff and chatting with my wife and answering user comments. It took me quite a while to get out of the house today. Plus, I was caught by several people on the way coming in. I actually got stopped by Jerome on the way coming in over at his house over the other place, and we had a lovely chat in the morning. That's one good thing about being retired. But there is a house build going on, and I need to be here and I need to have hands-on. So anyway, I would like to express my thanks to one of the subscribers. And before I do that, I just want to say all of the folks on the channel who are actually sending in recommendations and suggestions, I read each and every one. I might not implement but a fraction of those because everybody has their own tastes and they like to do things their way, but most of them are very, very good suggestions and recommendations. And I received one yesterday from a Sam C. And I'll explain to you what Sam actually said, and actually we're going to implement his change. Together we're going to build a wonderful house here. So anyway, Sam said he made an observation, and it's great that I'm doing all these the videos and the pictures with the drone going around, because it gives you an opportunity to look, and you might catch something that I don't catch. And what he caught yesterday was this. This is the great room. And this wall right here is the wall that is part of the stairwell that goes up. It's actually a wall that we really don't need, because the stairwell here, remember, we're going, instead of using concrete, we're not going to block any of the light. It's all going to be floating stairs now, which was a recent change. And the floating stairs goes all the way up to the observation deck up here for the second floor. Let's go up to the second floor and we'll talk about that from up there real quick. So we're standing on the observation deck that goes into the master bedroom suite here, and this is the stairway right here, and this is the great room that goes to a cathedral ceiling. Now, when we first had the initial design of this, there was a flat. You see this roof beam that goes across here? Well, right above that roof beam was going to be where the actual ceiling was going to be. And I put the recommendation into my builder, instead of doing a flat in the great room, let's do a cathedral ceiling all the way up to the apex, and so we have more open, very nice modern contemporary kind of look inside there. So we made the change, but we never did think about the impact of some of the other things inside the room. So this wall right here was going to be just a wall which was part of the room that really has no purpose and kind of blocks light. So Sam C said, why not get rid of this? We have a half moon window right there in the hallway, which is going to bring some natural light. Even though this is higher, it will still, from light reflecting off the walls and the ceilings and stuff like that, that wall is going to block all of that. So to remedy that, we are going to do a demolition of this wall right here. And that wall is not needed anymore. So that was a great idea, and my architect also agreed with it. It's like, we need to get rid of this, so we're getting rid of it. But first, let's protect the stairs. Okay, that wall is down now, and you have no idea the feeling when you are up there, the openness that there is right now. So that's going to make a big difference, both from the front, you can see in the front looking up, and from standing on the observation deck going looking down into the great room and to the beautiful window that's in the front of the house. So there's something else I want to show you. It's a feature that's on the front of the house. Let me go grab the drawing over in Bahay Kubo, and I'll identify it, and I'll show you how we're actually going to install this feature. I'm up here on the second floor talking with my builder about some strategies that's going to be using to be able for the gutter system for the back patio. I just want you to see this area right here. So you see these slits in the wall? There's going to be in the diagram, and I'll show you the diagram. The diagram is going to show the name of it as wood trellis. I'm not sure if it's sort of like a part of a pergola. If you're building a pergola inside your backyard, it's like the extension, the very end of a pergola. And but that's what's going to go inside here. And what they'll do is they'll embed each one of the pergolas in each one of these slots, and then there will be a beam that goes on the top of it that holds it down. And it's decorative, and I'll show you what it looks like inside the drawings or the 3D CAD. So do you ever wonder how they build these little intricate details for the windows and the features on the outside of the house? Well, they don't put an order in and just run down to the local vendor or building supply store and have it done. They actually, this is my foreman, Kempy, as everybody knows, and he actually builds, he does all the form work around here. He does all the stuff by himself. He does all the intricate corners and all the angles and the curves and everything like that with the material that we have here on the site. So the form we're looking at right now that Kempy just put together, it's actually, I told you about the trellis, and it says wood trellis inside the drawings, but wood's not a good thing to build with around here because of termites. So this is actually a form for the concrete, and that's what we walked away with. But that's going to make two of the trellis concrete forms, 1 and 2 right here. That's what they'll fit inside the area right there. Well, we've been primarily focusing up on the second floor today. I don't really know what's going on down in the basement, but I know there's a lot of activity going on there. So let's take a look in the basement and see what progress we had for today. So this whole wall has been plaster coated, and this is the everything that we've done for plaster coating in every one of the rooms. It's the base plaster coat. Then there's going to be what do they call it? A skim coat. There'll be a skim coat that goes over the top of it later on. It's a very thin coat, and that will be the final coat before the painting goes on it. It'll be nice and smooth. And finishing up on the 4-inch concrete hollow block, that's the second layer of the wall, and hiding the drains that are going from the floor drains, as well as the barbecue drain for the sink and the water inlet. I'll show you where the water inlet, where we're going to tap into it. So the pipe is actually going to come from the water bib from the outside. So what we'll do is we'll tie in from here, it'll go around, there'll be a water bib on the other side also. And I believe it'll probably tie in here and then go around, because it's actually going to go down in the ground around the house and tie into the main water supply in the front of the house. You know, we haven't done a aerial clip around the house in the last 2 or 3 days, and I'd like to see what difference there are. I try to keep track and so you can see any of the progress with the walls going up and the beams and things like that. But I'm a little concerned because the sky is getting dark. The wind is picking up on and off here, and there's thunder in the background. If the wind dies down a little bit where I think it's good enough, I'm gonna take the drone up and do a 360. Well, anyway, it is the end of the day. It's after 5 o'clock. The crew are done. Some are in the bunkhouse, some are in the jeepney and have headed back to their apartment. It was a very good day today. A lot of things got done. A lot of things got done in the basement. You saw all the plasterwork, the 4-inch concrete hollow block on the wall, covering up the area underneath where there was going to be a barbecue and a sink and things like that in that area. Lots of plasterwork. Some of the ironworks came in, the angle iron. And I think that's probably, I don't know if that's the last shipment or if we're going to get more of that, but I did know that was coming in. Let's see, on the second floor, formwork for the beams, for the roofing beams, as well as we tore down a wall that doesn't need to be there. And I don't know if you caught it, but did you catch it in the time-lapse video? You see, I was actually tearing down some of the wall myself. I wanted to get inside and get my hand, I wanted a piece of that action. Well, I will tell you though, by doing that, I realized, you know, everybody's talking about the concrete hollow blocks and, oh, how fragile they look and something like that. I can tell you something right now, that concrete hollow block is not fragile. I have no question in my mind that this is going to be a strong house, and these walls are not going to fall down because it took a lot. I'm telling you, it took a lot, and it wasn't just me, an old guy doing it. You saw the young guy in my crew trying to knock that stuff down. This house is not going to fall down unless we have a 8.9 magnitude epicenter right here underneath this house. So I think we're going to be good. I'm very happy with the quality of the strength of the concrete and the concrete hollow block on this build. So anyway, tomorrow is Saturday, and tomorrow is going to be build day 117. Yes, build day 117 out of the construction schedule here at Villa FELIZ. So let me get home. Tortang Talang night, you know, and you know what that means. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right-hand side of your screen, and you will be notified the next time I actually upload a new video. So anyway, until tomorrow, you have a wonderful day. We get corn delivered. I just ate 2 ears of corn, but the girls here, they have, you see the corn that they have inside here? They go around the neighborhood. Yeah, and she turned shy all of a sudden, and so did she. She turned shy all of a sudden as well. But I just bought 2 corn. I have so much food tonight. I got 2 tortang. I hope I don't have corn hanging out of my mouth. And I have 2 tortang to eat tonight, and I have 2 corns, 2 full airs of corn, and I just had those. So door-to-door service. What more could you ask for?